As it's the first time I've been here since the preceding Sunday, I thought I'd take a little walk through and see how much has changed, and for those of you who haven't been able to make it down here in person yet, perhaps you'll get a greater idea of what it's really like. It may appear rather dishevelled and disorganised, but I can assure that there are many very intelligent, hard-working, determined, resourceful people down here, and this is possibly a challenging time. Having said that, I believe if everybody sticks together, they can pull through it. Right, this isn't actually within the Occupy site at the moment. We're just at St Paul's Cathedral that I'm just panning across there. You can just about see the tip of the dome of St Paul's up there. Okay, so here we have the International Commission. I know this to be called Tea and Tranquility. People can get themselves a hot drink of some kind, at no charge, of course. We essentially operate a resource-based economy where money doesn't really change hands here. There's supplies here, clothes making, a legal team. Some people might not be aware that we have John Cooper QC, a world famous civil rights lawyer, or barrister I think, well QC. As you can see, it's entirely peaceful and non-violent, and it's full of just ordinary people who've come in to have a look. The kitchen is here. We need water, so bearing that in mind if you're thinking of coming down and making a donation. I'm just going to grab a fig myself.
Is there? And are we...
Well, you'll have to see.
Wait, what time is that?
Hot food!
Are we getting much? How do you know when to come?
I'll fight you. Oh, see you soon.
This fence has been up here for a number of days, erected to make sure that a fire exit from the cathedral is well clear. That health and safety measure was implemented at least a week ago, if not more. You'll notice that there's a branch of NatWest right next door. Not smashed up or anything like that. It's all kinds of performance art. Some pretty entertaining stuff. You're never short of things to see and do here. Starbucks. I find Starbucks a bit of a strange thing. There's been some criticism in the mainstream media of people going into Starbucks, but I know from personal experience they go in there, use the toilet, use the Wi-Fi, use the electricity to recharge their mobile phones or laptops, and people never seem to be happy. If people go in there and buy the occasional coffee, that's not okay. If they smash it up, that's not okay. I suppose you could just entirely ignore it, but the fact is we have immediate short-term needs, including the toilet. Therefore, why not use the resource that's there? Here's the info tent. It's a great first port of call for anybody visiting for the first time. Yeah, this is an interesting message. 5:55 PM, Friday, October 21st. Tent City University. Here we have a number of incredibly intelligent, well-read people. Give lectures and seminars. Monopoly board. What would Jesus do? Yeah, quite a relevant question at the moment, I think. Just going to duck under this rope. As you can see, the steps and entrance to St Paul's Cathedral itself is entirely free, and I must say, since the first Sunday morning, Sunday the 16th of October, since this area became occupied for the first time, this has always been the case, and anybody who has been down here and seen it with their own eyes would attest to the facts that the entrance is completely clear and always has been. And as I walk around here, there's pretty much nothing. It's, well, there is nothing. It's just normal. Well, what is normal? Who can say? So as you can see, the space currently being used by Occupy, which some may not be aware is actually very much in dispute as to who owns the land. It's not entirely clear that it belongs to St Paul's or the Corporation of the City of London or what, and people can check that for themselves on I'm not going to say inland revenue. Can't think of the right term for it. It's not inland revenue, it's tax. Land registry, sorry. You might note that the Capitalism is Crisis banner has been taken down. I think that was a collective decision by the group, bearing in mind that a lot of people have perceived this to be an anti-capitalist demonstration and that we all want to return to the Stone Age and or communism or something of that sort. I haven't spoken to anybody here who would advocate a return to communism. What people here are trying to do is open up a discussion, open up a debate, because they feel that the illusion of democracy which we currently live under is not representative. I think that would be borne out by, I don't have the exact statistic to hand, but it's my understanding that something like only 25–30% of the eligible electorate voted in the last UK general election. That means 70% or thereabouts did not vote for the government that we currently have. Therefore, how can it be representative? The nice thing about Occupy is that everybody has a voice. It may take a while for your voice to be heard, but it will be heard. Yeah, I'm going to finish this up here. I hope that gives anybody who hasn't had a chance to make it down yet, or who's watching from any corner of the globe, because we know that we are not alone. This is happening in thousands of cities around the world at the moment, and we're together. So this is the current state of play for Occupy London Stock Exchange. Oh, that's probably worth me grabbing. The group is known as OLSX, for Occupy London Stock Exchange, because that was the original intention. The group did not set out to occupy St. Paul's. This is Paternoster Square, and I'm just going to film the sign here in case that doesn't come out too clearly. It says Paternoster Square is private land. Any licence to the public to enter or cross this land is revoked forthwith. There is no implied or express permission to enter the premises or any part. Any such entry will constitute a trespass. Access will only be granted to tenants of the adjoining buildings and their authorised visitors on proof of identity, which is fair enough. And there hasn't been any resistance from the Occupy movement to try and smash through these barriers or anything like it. So really it was just the church was right next door. This was as close as we could be to the London Stock Exchange. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. And please don't forget to like, share. This needs to go viral. Put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter. Make your own videos, put them on YouTube. Come down and see for yourself. Thank you.